Many long nights. No surprise that I feel like a wreck after getting up so early today. But thanks to AGDQ, I have an enjoyable day so far. Shoutouts to Fabian, Domino, and Isabel, and the dancer in the front row. What's your name? More donation coming up tomorrow. That would be Dance Dad. Hi, Dance Dad. All right, friends, it looks like we're ready for the Legend of the Mystical Ninja race. Give it up.
Nice. Perfect timing.
Hey, I am Teleo1.
I'm KLM1187, and on the couch here if you guys want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Fred.
I am Peanut Fan 22.
And this is
And
Legend of
it's
Mystical
me,
Ninja.
Alex.
Oh, yeah, and it's me, Alex. So this is going to be a low percent race. Low percent in this game, the category basically means no gambling mini games. So we will be getting a few items here and there.
Yeah, so it's not like your traditional low percent where you can't grab like any items. It's basically any percent, no gambling is probably a better title for the category, but
Yeah. All right,
yeah.
do you want to reset and then start?
Yeah, cool.
Just because the game can put us in the idle animation, we don't want that. But you want to do a countdown?
Yeah,
All right.
we go. Yeah, and 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is a Mystical Ninja. The goal of the game is to rescue Princess Yukihime, who was kidnapped. Which is not good.
The toughest part about the run is collecting. We have to collect as many coins as we can. There are 2 key items that we have to buy along the way that each cost 980 coins. We do also need some coins to make some of the stages and the fights a little faster as well. So
Yeah, we're gated by the pass in the Tengu Mountains and the translation book once we get to the kingdom later. Again, they're like 980 coins, and that's the biggest issue with this low percent run is the any percent route allows you to play some gambling mini games like the lottery or high-low, which yield you a lot of coins really quickly. So the big part of this route is managing coins, getting them quick as you can without slowing down, things like that.
Yeah, so money management is really important right here. Like you have to stay at some point just to pick up more money in this round.
And there's also, if you see a white cat on the screen, what that does is upgrade your weapon. So Goemon starts with the wooden pipe, and if you pick up a cat, it gives you the golden pipe. And if you pick up a third cat, it gives you the yo-yo. But although it is the final upgrade, it's actually really not a good weapon. The hit animation is, like the hitbox is it travels with the yo-yo, and the recovery is forever.
Yeah,
It's just not good.
and it doesn't offer any extra damage either. So it's really an inferior weapon.
But here we have the spooky dishwasher lady. She throws dishes at you. And yeah.
So this is one of the hardest parts of the run is skipping through the text.
Yeah, in typical games, when you skip through text, you just mash. In this game, you can't, if you mash the button, it actually goes slower. You need to hold B, but if you just hold, it's also slower as well. You have to have a rhythm to it.
Yeah, and there's only one button you can use too.
Yep.
So here's one difference I think between the runners. I think Teleo is gonna go for like a lady spawn right here. Like if you kill enough enemies, the game will spawn a lady, and if you come in contact with her, you get money for like touching her basically. So
Yeah, you get 50 Rio, which is the currency that we're using.
yeah, there's the lady.
So I got a yo-yo, so I'm just gonna take a hit there and get back the pipe. No worries.
Yeah, so both players got the lady spawn right there, which is really good.
The fish spawn, man. The guy can never hold on to the fish that he's carrying. So here we buy a pass to go to the next section of the game. There's going to be a few cutscenes in the game as well. That'd probably be a good time for donations if you have any.
Sure thing. We have $25 from Miss Teleo, the Legend of Mystical Ninja. Excited for Teleo.
Thanks.
I should have pressed start.
Oh, didn't press start. Yeah, if you notice, the other character is Ebisamara. He's gonna get the short end of the stick in pretty much every cutscene. He's kind of like the goofy character of the series.
So we're both gonna try to do a strat here where we spawn our grandmother here to give us some extra coins. We have to kill a certain amount of enemies before we get to the end of this screen in order for it to happen. So got it. I think I did. Yep, there she is.
I missed one, so I'm gonna have bad luck here. Oh, right there, there she is.
I just want to make sure I don't get that weapon power up.
Yeah, again, if we go into this boss with the yo-yo, it takes a long time. With the golden pipe, you can get hits on multiple of the hitboxes at a time. With the yo-yo, it's slower. It's just not great.
It's not a good time.
So right there, we're like in a secret tunnel, basically, with a lot of money in it. So it's really worth to go through, because money is really important, like we said.
Yeah, the biggest part of this game is money management. When to slow down, when it's optimal to grab coins.
Yeah, it's a really tough balancing act of either sacrificing time for money or money for time.
Yeah, exactly. The previous, one of the best times previously on speedrun was a route in which the runner went to every single treasure room near the end, which actually is very long, but his movement is just so good, and the newest one is only a few treasure rooms.
Definitely shout outs to Matchbox Matt.
That's right. So I throw a coin there to get rid of that cat so I don't have to accidentally hit it when the basket comes.
Oh, really good, really good.
And here I try to jump. KLM's also going to try to jump to the left of the screen here. Nice. So we want to get to the left of Koban, cat who, by the way, talks too much. Because that way we leave the screen to the left and it just saves a little bit of time. Nice. And here's another cutscene here. So if you
I remember to skip the text this time.
Yeah, we were doing practice runs and KLM just kind of, he was so far ahead that he just didn't even advance the text. No worries. So here we go to the next area, which is kind of like a fairgrounds. If you're playing casually in this area, there's actually a lot of really fun games you can play. You can actually play Gradius in the fairgrounds here. Another Konami game, I think. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Here we're also going to grab a secret item. You saw it on screen for just a moment. It's 100 extra Rio there. Again, pretty much going to grab every secret item in the game. It's 300 coins, and it's instant. It's quick.
So this stage is only like the town section. I guess you could explain the difference between like the town and adventure sections here.
That's right, yeah. So if you're in the top-down sections like this, if you notice on the bottom left of our screen, we have sandals. 3 is the max. That's going to give us max speed. In the overworld sections, as I call them, or the town sections, if you get hit, you lose a sandal. We each bought some safety ones, so we can obviously take a few hits. But in the action sequences, where it's more of a side-scroller, if you get hit there, you don't lose any sandals. So it's really important to not take any damage or any hits in the overworld.
Especially for your coin management too, because as you get farther in the game, they cost way more coins to replace them after.
Yeah. The inflation on sandals is actually crazy.
That's right, man.
In ancient Japan. So.
And here we go to another secret room. Again, pretty much going to hit every secret room except for near the end of the game. We'll skip a few if we have enough coins.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully only do one towards the end of the game. It'll be the fastest way to do it, but it'll all depend on how many coins we have when we get there.
So I believe both players pick up the yo-yo intentionally here for a later damage boost.
Yeah, I missed it in every single practice run that I did, so I think I'm going to go ahead and opt out of it.
You're just gonna take a hit somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm probably just gonna run into a guy at some point, just to get rid of it. That was mostly because it's hard to avoid in that beach section.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, KLM might go for it. He hit it every single time when he did it, so I have full confidence. I have full confidence in him, man.
appreciate you saying that before.
Dude, my bad.
So there's a lot of deliberate movement, killing enemies along the way to collect as many coins as we can there too.
Yeah, and
See
here
that all over.
this is, I think Warlock Zone. They're called Warlock Zones. This is called, I think it's Defeat Otafu. So this is the Otafu boss. He's actually like a giant happy face, but he gets very angry quickly.
This boss, if anyone's never seen this game before, it kind of
The first time I played it, it was very jarring.
it sparks quite the reaction. Yeah, the first time seeing it.
Yeah, you can also go to the town and talk to the NPCs, and they give you the advice of jumping on the switch in order to advance in the game, because I guess maybe if you're playing casually, you get to this part and you just don't know what to do. Gotta jump on the switches, man.
Yeah, so Teleo opts out with the damage boost right there on the spikes. KLM gets it though.
Dude, nice.
Nice.
That's pretty sick there. And here at the top of this platforming section, there's going to be a bunch of random slot machines. There's 6 possible things that you can get, and we're going to hope to get coins. Okay.
No bombs.
No bombs, no enemies. But I still have the yo-yo, so yeah, we might just take this boss a little slow. We'll see what happens. Oh, we got coins, dude.
Nice.
And KLM got enemies. Oof. There's the bombs.
I missed that one. That's okay.
Oh, double coins, dude. Oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
got some too.
Lucky cha-cha-cha.
I can't believe I got double coins.
Yeah, there's 2 phases to this boss. Basically, this is the first phase. You have to kill the sumo wrestlers, and then here's everyone's favorite part. Oh, I also grabbed right at the bottom of that platforming section. I grabbed the elephant. What the elephant does is it acts as a checkpoint, basically. So if you do end up taking a death, you'll start right from where you picked up that elephant. So it's a little bit of a safety, more of a marathon.
Yeah, we're going to be pretty much picking up all of the ones that are convenient and not extremely out of the way to get. There's a few that you can get for safety, but they're actually a little bit out of the way.
Okay, this is a little bit of a problem for KLM here. He took a hit, so he's downgraded to the worst weapon state. The range on this one, this pipe is really short, so...
Got him.
Nice. Yeah, he actually came back there. Nice. And here we meet with blue hair this time. We meet Ninja Woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange because when you first meet her, she has blue hair, and then in the cutscenes, she has green hair. And I believe in every game later in the series, she has green hair. The first time you ever meet her, she has the blue hair to match Goemon and Ebisu. All right, and here we are in, I believe, Ida. This is a mountain section here. Casually, you can actually pick up scrolls, which for the speedrun don't do anything for us. But if you're playing casually, you pick up scrolls and you can actually get power-ups that last for just one section. So in this middle cave here that we obviously don't go to, you talk to a jutsu master, and he can give you certain power-ups, like you can, I believe Goemon rides a tiger, or he can have like the Superman flight, and a few things that help out when you're playing casually.
Also worth to mention, your health does not carry over from level to level either. There are some health upgrades you can get within the levels, but they don't carry over, and if you start the next level with the same amount of health that you had before. That's good to see.
So I took a hit there on this action sequence, so I don't lose my sandals, but I really don't want to have to do this section with the yo-yo, so just a little backup there.
Yeah, so this is like the ninja house or something. I think this is mainly platforming, not so much enemy fighting right now.
Yeah, and at the very end of this, both of us pick up that basket there, which is the gold cat. If you notice, it gives us, like KLM was saying earlier, it gives us 2 extra health just for this section. As soon as we finish this level, we'll go back down to our standard 8 health. But for now we have 10. And it gives us full health as well, so it's on the way. It's just a perfect little pickup the game gives us. Oh boy.
Oh.
Part is extremely scary. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we're just gonna slow down for a second, no problem.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure thing. We have $200 from Gilflow217.
Oh, gift flow, yeah.
It's amazing, a year and a half ago, no one was running Mystical Ninja, and here it is at AGDQ. I love what both the runners have done with the run in that time. Don't lose those shoes. Best of luck to both of you. But go Teleo.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That's a very OG runner of this game. He actually made a tutorial of this on speedrun. One of the first resources that I ever used to run this game, so shout out to him. Really, really helped me out when I was first starting this game.
Nice.
So that was Sasuke. In this game, he's an enemy. In pretty much every other game after this, he's actually a playable character and part of the cast. And I believe he is a robot made by the old man here. So yeah, it's kind of nuts. I know in Goemon 2, he like projects out a image of the old man, like C-3PO style. Pretty cool. But yeah, now we hop into, as KLM just did, he gets in the cannon and the wise man shoots us to the next section. He looks a little surprised because we actually go, like, who would have thought that the cannon is inaccurate and sends us to the wrong place? But now we go to the Tengu Mountains, and that's the first place. KLM just bought his pass there. This is the first money gate in the game. It takes 980 coins to buy this pass. It's required to buy it to go to this very dangerous Tengu Mountain section.
And it is very dangerous.
There's a lot of monkeys, and there's birds with swords.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
And if you slow down even just a little bit in this stage, it can really ruin your day.
The birds can gang up on you.
Yeah,
It's really,
just like any video game ever.
yeah,
so,
birds are jerks.
Yeah.
Birds are jerks.
Can I interject with one more quick donation?
Yeah, go
Sure.
for it.
Yeah, we got $10,000 from the Yeti.
Woo!
Hey all, Yeti here. We're very excited for day 2 of AGDQ 2020. So many amazing runs, including this staff favorite of Legend of the Mystical Ninja Raid.
Nice.
Watch out for the bouncing fish.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're actually taking like an alternative route basically here. If you go to the top of this stage, you can fight like a Tengu mini boss basically. But we're not going to be seeing them here.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that safety health there. Costs a little time, but again, gotta be safe.
KLM is on the next boss here, which is like the box boss, which is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, he has 2 phases. First phase is he's in the box and the rose petals fall down. After that, he gets out of the box and he starts jumping around and he can do the toupee toss, where he throws his hair at you, or he can shoot a flame. Oh, I got a double toupee, no problem.
Yeah, when he throws the toupee, it creates an extra hitbox there, so you can get a double hit there, which is good.
Yep.
Good fight.
And there we go.
And also, you want to finish the fight right close to the left side of the screen there. Fastest way to do it, so that was good.
And here, Ebisu just ate too much, man.
Yeah, we've all been there. So this section, this is the water level that everyone's favorite. The water has very strange properties in this game where you actually take damage the longer you're in the water. I don't know the exact time frame it is, but so we'll try to jump out of the water as much as we can to avoid taking extra damage.
And casually, you're supposed to ride this boat that KLM's going right now. You can just ride that the entire, well, for at least the first half of the level. But again, as you notice, we're just gonna jump.
Teleo, is that the raft skip?
That's the raft skip right there.
Okay. Nice.
We found it, man. It's just in the wrong game. And there's the bouncing fish that Yeti was talking about.
So right now, Teleo is a bit ahead on money because of the he got the slot coin drops right now.
Yeah, we got double coin slots. So that was about 150 coins actually. Just why I have a lot of coins right now.
I actually tried to stay in the water there to take damage to get rid of my yo-yo. Which actually worked.
Nice. And here we have the hardest boss in the entire game.
That was actually good for me. He came down there so I could use my pipe weapon to save some coins. So you want to have 580 coins when you come into this last section here, so you can skip Chew to the treasure room. So
Nice. Yeah, you're looking good too.
should be just about there.
This is the white mirror. We look into the white mirror, and it gives us the information. It tells us that Princess Yukihime is in the Ryukyu kingdom, I believe. And this is the next point in the game where we're gonna need, the reason that we need 980 coins is to buy the translation book because we are in a foreign land. And of course, Ebisu gets the raw end of the deal and gets all the ship smoke. Feels bad. And there, Princess Ye, or sorry, Ninja Woman Ye also has her
Sporting the green hair.
Yeah, the green hair back, man. Nice.
Yeah, like something we didn't mention, I guess, is like the enemies in the overworld section are not to be underestimated. Like the thread spool tossers and like the hammer tossers are really, really dangerous.
Yeah, the Hammer Bros are probably the most dangerous in the game. I personally have a strong dislike of the fish guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason is because when you hit the fish guy, he drops the fish, and that fish is just flopping around everywhere, man. The hitbox is like the whole screen, dude.
Did you want to talk about the Benjamins?
The Benjamins. There's also the pill guys. At the very end of they're pretty much in every section. They throw, I don't know what they throw, man. I always think that they're pills. But yeah, I call them Benjamins. There's a reason.
Just because.
Just because, that's just why, yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
If you're curious, you can find us later and we can tell you the story.
But yeah, so both of us just walked to the pillar there and turned around, and that might have seemed a little strange. So casually, you buy the translation book and you talk to that emperor right there, and he tells you where to go. But the dialogue trigger is so far to the right that you actually don't even need to see the emperor. You just trigger the dialogue and just get out of there. Don't even need to talk to him. And here we make the climb. This is the best music in the game, dude.
Best music in the
I
game.
love
but
this
also
soundtrack.
The scariest part of the rest.
Yeah, it's very scary too. Here you see there the Daruma dolls. That's the boss that we're gonna be fighting here. There's gonna be two forms of him. We're gonna fight him at the end of we're gonna go through, like, climb the area and fight him, and then we'll fight him again. And I always look in the background here, and I've always imagined these as bacon, just frying in the background.
Well, now that's all I'm trying to look at. All right.
Ooh, that was slick dodge, Teleo.
Ooh,
And in classic Konami fashion, here we have the elevator section.
the elevator action, yeah, man. So here there's little Darumas that fall. This part's pretty simple, so if you have any donations, this would be a really good time.
Sure thing. We have $50 from iNet16 and Foolish One 9002. Loves watching this game. Collect those coins. Go, Teleo. We have $50 from Tyler46. It's just surreal to see you racing this crazy game on the couch at AGDQ, Teleo. Crush this mystical ninja run.
Thanks so much. So here we're definitely going to be grabbing, or I'm going to be grabbing the safety elephant there. That basket, it might look like there's nothing in it, because we have the book that occupies the right side of our inventory, but we actually have a safety elephant there as well. It's because elephants have really good memory, so that's why those are the checkpoints in the game. Oh, we missed. Oh, you got past those. Nice
Nice.
jumps.
Nice.
Those are some scary jumps.
Those are really tough. And here's the first form of the Daruma boss. It kind of looks like lifesavers.
Did you just say it looks like lightsabers?
Yeah, the candy, man. Oh, I missed. Okay, well. That's okay. And we're both gonna fall here into this last kind of the final platforming challenge of the game. It's a little rough. When you play casually, you would think that you need to hold right to jump, but if you hold right, you just go like a rock.
Yeah, so
blasting off, and
your momentum carries you
Exactly.
with the jump. So,
so there's a sequence break that we're gonna try down here. It's pretty tough, but it's doable. And the good news is, if you miss it, the recovery is pretty simple. The first jump is really the only scary one. So.
So you can see KLM coming up to the skip here, I think. Oh, he gets it. Nice. Teleo well as well. Nice. Nice, guys. Otherwise, you have to like go around the stage and stuff, but you can just make a really tight jump to get up a lot quicker.
Exactly.
So this is the final boss of this section. The way this boss works is it's momentum based. So you have to get his momentum going to far enough to one of the side of the screens, and then he'll spin out of control.
Yeah, you don't. It's actually kind of rough because you don't get to see your health. You just kind of have to know, and you got to tip him to 90 degrees. There's a quick kill. KLM got it. Just 2 hits is all it takes.
Nice.
Good job.
And that's it. We saved the day.
That's it.
Good job.
We gotta GG, man. No. This is the big. Ebi Sumaru is the only character that's outlined. I can't unsee that ever. Shout out to Captain Gordon. But yeah, this is the big part where we think we saved the day, but unfortunately, it's a big joke. It's a big lie.
Yeah, it
Messed
just
up.
turned out to be like the Hanya gang or something. that
Exactly,
kidnapped
yeah,
the princess. So
We're both gonna be trying to get a little strat here that
Oh,
Teleo
dude.
came up with.
Oh, let's see it.
you have 1 frame to jump here during the dialogue box. No one got it, dude.
Dude, that's good though, because if one of us got it and the other person didn't, the race would be over.
Yeah, it'd be
Aye.
basically it.
So there's Yai with her blue hair again, by the way. Just switches hair, no problem. Oh. So I actually got hit there and used my sushi because I only had two health, but that's okay.
So we have to talk. So this is the real Emperor. So again, same thing with the dialogue. We don't have to talk to him the whole time. We just have to walk into that room.
Yep. He basically tells us that there's a secret exit in the back of our jail that we're in. If we try to get out there originally, you can't get out. You have to trigger that. It's just a quest trigger, I guess. Yeah, coming up to the final
Final
rush here. Yeah.
So this part is very tricky as well because there's a lot of enemies that spawn and they can
Dude,
jump randomly.
yeah,
It's Benjamin City, man.
This is
Yeah.
the Benjamin Fiesta.
It's basically another part where if you slow down, it actually is
Yeah.
not good for you.
Yeah, they just keep coming. Like, you never kill them all. They just pincer you, and so many of them. KLM just did his patented health grab there. It's a really sick strat. Really easy. You don't slow down at all. Grab this cat that's right up here. Really nice. Oh. It's fine.
That's great. All right, there's a dialogue skip here too, where you just want to jump at a specific point here and you just skip the dialogue trigger there.
Nice.
So the time save.
Yeah, I think it saves maybe about 6 seconds. Nice. Blue hair again, by the way.
I just need to get my weapon back. There we go.
It's actually really dangerous to farm for a weapon upgrade here because, like, as you turn the screen, just more Benjamins just appear and just toss like thread spools at you.
This is like the final platforming challenge here. These clouds.
Yeah, a lot of runs have been lost to this the cloud falling, man. It feels really bad.
There's spikes at the bottom there, and this, how the spikes work is they like continually do damage to you. So, and then we're gonna have like a little bit of a boss rush here. We'll see a couple of the bosses that we fought already.
Yeah, it's like a mini boss rush. The only difference is their color, unfortunately. It's the same exact fight.
Oh, I didn't need to throw that coin there. There's a funny thing about the Japanese version of this game as well that you'll see on the final boss is the bottom half of the boss sprite will not load. So he'll seemingly just be floating in midair. So we'll see that just a little bit.
Whoop. Got an extra jump there because we didn't kill him quick enough. No problem.
Yeah, this time he decided to go with the purple makeup for this fight.
It matches the yellow background better.
Yeah, so something we didn't mention is you can hit bosses multiple times. Like if you toss double coins like Teleo did right there, you can both coins will hit and you will do double damage essentially in the same amount of time.
Yeah, otherwise you have to wait for the iframes to go away. Just a little, tiny little time save.
Alright, so we're gonna come into the final fight
Oh,
here.
it's
There's
gonna
two
come
forms.
coming down to this last boss here, man.
That's pretty close, yeah. I'm a little low on coins, but
Yeah, so right now the boss is supposed to be riding on like a mythological lion or something, but yeah, the sprite is just broken in the early revisions, the Japanese part. So right here, you can deflect the arrows back to the cat's or lion's face, but you can't even see what they're shooting, so.
check her out.
Yeah, so turning around is actually really difficult in this game, by the way, so yeah.
I ran out of coins.
And time's gonna be on the next screen.
Man, it really came down to the wire, this one, dude.
It's time.
Great job. Great job.
Ran out
No
of coins
deaths,
there.
dude. No deaths. Let's go.
That was actually, those
What was that, a 31-7? Ooh, that was sick.
That's really good, yeah.
Oh, man, good job, dude.
That's actually really, yeah, that's really good. That was-
Yeah, you guys got a really clean runs in, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, a lot of things can go wrong in this game. Like,
Yeah.
if you die or like game over, you just have so much money to catch up on. It's just
There-
brutal.
Yeah, mistakes are very costly in this game, so I'm glad that we both had a really clean run there and a really close race. So that was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thanks so much, you guys.
yeah, thank you.
That race was wild. Give it up for the runners, everyone. Neck and neck the entire time. It was impressive. Also, I gotta say, for Mystical Ninja being one of the underrated, unloved game series out there, y'all really do love this game because I'm getting a lot of love in the donations for it. We have $10 from Xandra. Legend of the Mystical Ninja is one of the memories from my SNES childhood that stands out the most, and it's so cool to see it raced. Thanks to the wonderful event, props to all the runners and staff making this possible. Hi, Liz. Hi, Xandra. $25 from John C251. This game was one of my favorite rentals as a kid. Amazing to see it played so well. Good luck to both the runners. $100 from Sinar. Good luck, KLM and Teleo. Let's throw us over to a quick Twitch ad. Next up, we have ActRaiser, so don't go anywhere. Before we get there, though, we do have an interview with the great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. I have to say the entire name of that every time, and it's a little unwieldy. We'll be right back with a quick Twitch ad. Hey, you. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for watching AGDQ2020. My name is Lizstar. I'm your host for the SNES block. If anyone actually knows me, they find that incredibly ironic. That Mystical Ninja race was incredible. I'm still, honestly, super excited about it, right to the end, the entire way. And of course, we're getting a lot of love for it. We have $25 from the Watermelon King, my liege. Congratulations on 10 years of speedrunning awesome games. The Super Nintendo and The Legend of Mystical Ninja were favorites of mine growing up, and I'm so happy to see them here this morning. Thanks to everyone for this awesome event. Keep up the good work. $50 from Markyard44. Good luck to both KLM and Teleo in the race. $10 from Nicole. Super excited to see the Legend of Mystical Ninja race. Best of luck to both participants. Go, Teleo, go! Oh, they went. All right, friends. Next up, we have the interview of the Great Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with King Rhodes, who's going to be very shortly doing a Great Circus Mystery run. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for it because we're here actually in Orlando, the world capital of Disney, as it were. And so, how's it feel to be kind of running this game? It's your first GDQ. How's it feel to be running it coming up?
It's going to be exciting for sure.
Yeah.
Said I'm originally from Orlando area.
Oh,
so
yeah?
It's really cool to be coming down here and play it here.
Very cool. So yeah, I mean, right around this time, the Disney Capcom games were really, really good. Both NES and SNES. For NES, you had like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales. SNES, you had Goof Troop, all kinds of stuff. And then the Magical Quest series, which is just so wonderful.
Yep.
Have you played any of the other games?
I haven't been able to play
Gotcha.
any of those yet, no. But it's all a similar mechanics
Yeah.
and stuff like that in the games.
So I feel like, because I remember playing Magical Quest, I hadn't heard of Great Circus Mystery. How did you find Great Circus Mystery?
So I found that because I was in the basically my grandma's basement when I was a little kid. And I remember going over there when I'd visit just during the day, and me and my brother would play that game, and it's a co-op game that you can play too. So I remember playing together all the time with each other. And then when I was taking a break from one of my other main speed games, I just was like, oh, hey, I have this in my collection. Let me see if it's a speed run. And I found a speed run on it, and
Yeah.
started trying to do it.
Very cool. Is there any kind of nostalgia for you in playing this game?
Yeah, that's kind of like my go-to for speed
Yeah.
games. All the speed games I've kind of ran is stuff that I feel like I've played as a child and was like, oh, I really enjoy this game, so I'm going to kind of pick it up.
Yeah,
Stuff like
very cool. Yeah, I think nostalgia is a really, really huge piece. Because what else do you run, for example?
So my really main game was Sonic 3D Blast, what I did at AGDQ 2019. So that's the one that I had a lot of focus on, and this game gave me kind of a break from that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nostalgia to me is super big. Do you play any recent games, run any recent games as well, or mostly older stuff?
Pretty much older stuff. I'm more of a
Yeah.
retro guy
Yeah.
than current stuff. Yeah.
So, like Great Circus Mystery, so to give you guys just a brief little intro, there are different like costumes in each one of the Magical Quest games, so it's able to keep, each game is able to stay a bit fresh. But yeah, I mean, Great Circus Mystery, because you haven't played the other two, so Great Circus Mystery specifically, what is it that you would say you kind of appreciate about this one?
I mean, I appreciate the ability to change the
Yeah.
costumes, and each level has its own like specific use for the costumes. So instead of just like picking up one costume and then having to play throughout with that level, after I think about the third level, you have to change in between
Yeah.
the levels. So you're like, oh, this section needs to have this outfit, this next section has to have this outfit. So making it like diverse to go through. Then a speed run, you kind of actually find some tricks to like avoid changing when you need to.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unique with that as well.
Got it. Very cool. And also, it actually introduces co-op play, whereas the first one didn't have that.
Yeah.
Have you by chance played this game co-op?
I have not yet. I'm still trying to sucker my wife in to come
Yeah.
play and do some runs with that, but she hasn't come downstairs yet for me.
Yeah. I wonder, do you have any idea if it speeds the run-up at all?
It does. Like, I think the world record for the co-op is like a minute faster than the world record that's currently on there, because there's some manipulations you can do for boss fights. This game has massive RNG, so I think with the co-op you can manipulate them, so it helps out a little bit.
Very cool. If you could have one costume from this game in real life, what would it be and why?
It'd probably be the Western outfit where you're jumping on like the horse, actually having to jump without having to do that.
Oh yeah, with the pop gun
Yeah,
and everything.
uh-huh.
Very useful, very useful. And it does deal the most damage.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Very cool. So we mentioned that we're here in Orlando. I want to talk a little bit about kind of stuff that you might be doing outside of GDQ during the week. Do you plan on going to Disney at all?
I'm not entirely sure yet. It's like I said, where I've been from here a little bit. My parents still live down in this area, so I'm gonna go visit them for sure. And then my buddies used to be able to get me to Disney all the time for free, so they're not around here as much anymore. So I'm kind of like, do I got to pay the $100 to go to Disney, or do I kind of like get them to try to take me? So we'll see.
Very cool.
But Universal is definitely a must.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. What at Universal would you say?
I would say Islands of Adventure because the Harry Potter world there, going to the Hogwarts castle is pretty nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Tell me this: have you been keeping up with the latest live-action Disney movie?
Let's see. Yes and no. So I've watched the Aladdin. I can't remember if there's one after that, if the newest one. But I've seen Aladdin.
Yeah.
And all that
and
stuff.
there was Lion King after that as well.
No, I haven't seen the Lion King one yet. No, I haven't done that.
Cool. Very nice. Do you have a favorite? Would you say Aladdin is your favorite live-action one?
The live actually Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
I think
yeah?
me and my wife got on a streak
was
where
good,
we would watch it almost every night before bed. It's weird. I don't know why we like it, but we just do.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I noticed you have a bell. Like, what exactly is the deal with?
So when we're playing the game, we like to ring the bell because it helps us with our RNG manipulation and stuff like that. So like we like to do that stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a second though. What is this bandit?
Nope.
This goose has been making the rounds. Off he goes.
Trolling.
But behind the scenes all along, we actually have our prize man sent. Yeah.
Blechy, have you seen a goose anywhere?
No. Maybe. Yes.
Like, a goose stole my badge last night, and I swear it's running around the set somewhere.
I
you know?
see. Haven't seen anyone just recently, but I'll let you know.
All right, man. I don't know where that thing
I've been
went.
actually, now that you mention it, I've seen just a pile of junk, like of a bunch of different badges around the hotel. But
Oh, I thought you were talking about this pile of junk, and I was about to reprimand you, Blechy, because this is not a pile of junk, my friend. This is a pile of some amazing prizes you
Tell
can
us
win.
about them, please.
Dude, I'd love to. It's literally my job. So first off, from our friends over at Fangamer and Capcom, we have this beautiful Battletoads shirt. There's a direction for it that is up. After all these years, you think, oh yeah, since doing the bit where he holds the shirt upside down. No, this is me every morning after I get out of the shower. I just put like a shirt on sideways and then cry to myself slightly. But it's a $10 minimum donation. It's a cool design of Rash there. I think that's Rash. I'm gonna say that's Rash. It's a cool shirt regardless. $10 minimum donation from now until the end of DKC3. All the prizes we're going to be talking about right now are from now until the end of DKC3. So make sure to get those donations in this morning. Now, from our good friend and volunteer, I think actually this year she's volunteering with PCF to help them spread their message. We have a beautiful Dixie's Appeal painting. Like, oh, look at this. This is a beautiful painting of Dixie Kong. Guys, it's handmade oil on canvas. It's only a $10 minimum donation. Like, come on, this is as one of a kind as it gets, right?
Indeed.
Exactly.
Love it.
$10 minimum donation from now until the end of DKC3. Get those donations in, guys. Come on. Let's see. What else do we have in this lovely box?
Wait, what's that Bowser one in your left hand?
Oh, that's a really nice one. Let me pull it out here for you. But real quick, first I got to talk about some coinage, Blechy.
Coinage.
Yeah, you know, as any Donkey Kong runner knows, you got to have some Kremling coins if you want to play the Kremling toll. You can get your very own metal-plated Kremling coin here. Backside, it's got some DK bananas on it. And it's only a $15 donation. I mean, come on, one-of-a-kind hand-pressed metal coin to celebrate your love of Donkey. I love Donkey. Do you love Donkey, Blechy?
I do love donkeys. Wait, donkey or donkeys?
Either.
Because I love them both.
All right, there we go. Good animal and a good speed game. Big fan of that. $15 minimum donation sent to us by Cute Monster. Again, now until the end of DKC3. Guys, we have all kinds of great stuff. We have some beautiful Donkey Kong banners sent to us by Kevin Rome Arts. It's got like this cute print of Diddy and Donkey holding hands. It's a $15 minimum donation, super great. From Maria Ocha, we have a print of the Koopa Kids from SMW. You know, you got all 7 of them. They love being mean.
I mean, I love being mean too, but mostly to gooses who keep stealing my badge.
Those rotten bandits.
Those rotten bandits. $10 minimum donation. From Shadow Siren, we have a pair of beautiful plushies of a Luma and a Hungry Luma. No star bits to feed it though, although maybe if you get some Japanese candy, you might be able to get that in there. I don't know. I don't recommend feeding the Luma after midnight though. I hear bad things happen. Might explode into a whole new galaxy. Who knows? So anyway, from our good friend Elise, we actually have the amiibo you were talking about, Blechy, and it's a Bowser amiibo repainted to be Meowser from Super Mario. I think 3D World was Meowser. I'm not super up to date on the newest Mario worlds. I got to be perfectly honest. I really haven't played past Sunshine, but I like that game. I know that's a controversial opinion there. But I also love this amiibo. $15 minimum donation again from now until the end of DKC3. Guys, we have all kinds of absolutely amazing prizes. We have a beautiful Battletoads clip-on plush of Rash from Fangamer and Capcom, $5 minimum donation. You know, it's still in its packaging. That's how you know it's new and it's fresh. Super nice. Clip it onto your bag, clip it onto whatever. We have an amazing Paper Mario watercolor world map from Noontime Natu. We have some beautiful Super Mario posters from Meridia. We have all kinds of absolutely amazing prizes. And in fact, the one I really have to show you, even though I know we need to wrap this up real quick, is this absolutely beautiful Super Nintendo arcade stick here.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's handcrafted
Very cool.
wood exterior. You got some nice Senwall buttons here. Listen to that sound.
Ooh,
that's a good arcade
That's
sound
a
right
click.
there. That brings me back to my childhood. I love it. This stick is, it's the perfect stick here for playing, your Street Fighter on your SNES or just doing some speed runs. I know we've actually seen a lot of speedrunners over the years choosing to use arcade sticks over traditional controllers.
I saw in the highlight video, like the Tetris Grandmaster, Kevin DDR, I think, was playing with that.
For sure. I know they're very popular amongst the Tetris community. But anyway, guys, that's going to just about do it for all the wonderful prizes we have right now. As always, you can head over to GamesDoneQuick.com, check out the tracker, because that's going to have all the information you need on upcoming speedruns in the marathon, on upcoming incentives you can put your donations towards, and of course, on all the wonderful upcoming prizes that you can win with those donations. Blechy, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And good luck on the run, sir.
Thank you very much.
I hope Michael Mouse over there treats you well.
I hope he does too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Coming up next is ActRaiser, and then shortly after that will be Great Circus Mystery with King Rhodes. So just keep on watching.
Y'all ready to raise some acts? I think that's what you do in the game. It's definitely like a play simulator, right? We're getting that set up. It will just be a few moments. I'll just go ahead and, do my job, read a few donations. It's very silly, I know. We have $10 from Ellie Raptor. Had to donate when my girl Liz was on hosting duty. Good luck to all the runners and staff, and keep on making the world a better place. Much love. Hi, Ellie. We have $25 from The Cove. Hey, KLM. You've been a huge part of my speedrunning life, and I'm really happy to see you on stage. Also, hi, Alex. You have no idea how evil it is to put Daytona music and make it so I can't sing because I'm on hosting duty. That is so cruel. We have $50 from Myconoid. Hyped to see the ActRaiser race. This was one of my favorite games as a kid, and McFly is one of my favorite streamers. Go fast! $20 from Hannes20. Hello from Sweden. Thanks for all the great work for a great cause. I'm sick with the flu, and AGDQ makes it a lot easier. Gotta go fast. We have $1,500 from S. Herzog. Thank you so much. And all it says is good luck. Well, thank you.